Hello and welcome back to a brand new vlog. My name is Orion. I make videos every single Wednesday and Sunday and I post them at 6 p.m. where we have been in the process of decorating our home. And in the last vlog, we took an IKEA Bissa shoe cabinet and we turned it into this. Which turned out to be a great idea because we can now fit in all of our shoes. However, in the process, we've created quite a lot of mess. There's scrap wood everywhere, tools, boxes. All the stuff that was in the corridor is just piled up here. This place is just in disarray. So we're going to take some of this stuff down to the skip and get rid of as much rubbish as possible, sell a lot of the things that we don't use anymore, and then possibly today go shopping to buy some more decorations to put around our home so it feels a little bit nicer. And then to finish off this end of the corridor to complement our shoe cabinet we got there, I got some coat hangers that I'm basically going to hang here behind the door so we can put all of our coats. Once that's all said and done, if we've got time, I'm going to stain the top of this as well because the only things I could find were these like bamboo colour and it's slightly different colours. If we stain this wood to darken it up, it should match this. That being said though, once all the coats are hung up, you probably won't even notice it that badly anyway. But before we go any further with cleaning up and getting rid of all the cardboard, make sure you hit subscribe and leave this video a thumbs up rating if you enjoy it. Alright, we have got the tools away, a pile of rubbish for the skip, and the corridor is looking much better. Let's grab some shoes out of our new shoe cabinet, put stuff in the car to take to the skip, and recycle. Man, it's actually a beautiful day out today. So I figured next we'd come to the Shires to do some home shopping. First stop, Marks and Sparks, where hopefully we can find some new inspiration for some bowls and plates and things. I don't know about that. And I think we've gone so heavily on green recently that I'm not even sure about those. Damn, it really looks like they've slimmed down on like M&S home stuff. However, they do have these wooden photo frames, so that's something to keep in mind, but £5 a piece. Yeah, I don't think so, Marks and Sparks. Let's try the range. Or this. This is much better. See, I've never really decorated a home before. So all these like ornaments and balls, don't know what you do with them. Like, I can't say that I would ever put that in my house, but I guess it's art, so each their own. Anybody want a bum vase? Or maybe just a big apple? Oh my god, does anyone remember these things? I swear, growing up, there was these bowls around the house with like all of these blue little pebbles in them. And oh my days, it's a lava lamp. Look at this, remember this? Plasma ball. At this point, I'm just getting really distracted, but this is something I actually wanted to do when I was younger. I really wanted to travel and visit all 7 wonders of the world. And I think I've been to absolutely none of them. Wait, we shouldn't have pyramids be on here. Oh, no, wait, these are 7 natural wonders of the world. Still, that would be amazing. Wait a minute, what on earth is this? Botty bopper? Interesting. Anyway, I'm getting way too distracted. Let's go back downstairs, where hopefully we can find a picture frame we're looking for. It's not looking too promising. Like, I found all of these. They're like wood effect, but it's more like a bamboo colour rather than pine. Oh, Jess has found some of these, and these go really nice. Oh, I've just spotted something I actually really like. How cute is that? All right, I have got some picture frames. Let's get out of here. Well, we have come home with lots of new frames to open, which is creating even more mess. And with the corridor basically cleaned up, we started to find some homes for the picture frames that we're going to be hanging up. This one is obviously going to go up here. Jess picked up this welcome sign as well, which is also going to go up in the middle. I think that's quite nice. I was going to put some hooks in the bottom of it, but the wood's a little bit thin to hang our keys from, so I'm going to have to think of another solution for that. We also got this bally smelly thing from Next, and oh my god, that smells amazing. We got some, I call these dead plants, but they're dried flowers or something or other. They look quite nice, to be fair, and we've got those in vases that they're not meant to be there. I just put them there for the sake of it, but look, they even make a nice addition to the bedroom as well. But overall, I think it's really starting to come together. I just need to go put the coat hangers on the wall, and I think this should be really easy. We just need to take these hooks and screw them in there. Job done. Then we just need to get it level and marked up, drill some holes for the plugs. And now that we've got it screwed in, we just need to put the caps on. Beautiful. Originally, I was going to actually drill one and then put it below, but I decided to put the other one parallel with it, and I think it works quite nicely. One thing I will say is it's going to probably look quite busy down this end of the corridor, but there's nowhere else really to put all of the coats. Either way, I'm not going to know until I actually do it, so I'm going to populate this with all of our coats, clean up the mess that I've made, and enjoy a brew while I'm at it. Yep, that was a great idea. I used to have all of the coats hanging up across this wall here, and it was so annoying when you come through the door and you used to walk into all of the coats, but right there, it's out of the way, so when you open the door, it doesn't actually touch the coats really, because there's like a little cut out there where the coats kind of sit nicely. And I think the corridor is actually coming together. However, I really need to sort this lounge out because it's bugging me. I need to find a home for all of these things to go, and I'm thinking right now they're probably just gonna have to go in Benjamin's room on top of his wardrobe. Then I need to sift through this box of things that we are basically selling because it's like old clothes I don't wear, headsets that I just don't use anymore. And then this is just a box full of shoes that Benjamin either doesn't fit in anymore or we don't wear anymore, so we need to get rid of that. I've got 2 boxes of just random things like desk fans and brackets and stuff like that. As well as like cables in that one. There's just stuff everywhere. So whilst it does feel like I have showcased myself cleaning this room about a gazillion times, people for whatever reason really enjoy it. So maybe for the last time, I am going to roll a time lapse of me cleaning this stuff up because we just can't live like this anymore. So cue the music. Feeling so much better now that I have got all of this cleared up, obviously apart from this pile of boxes here. There's no place for me to put the shoes at the moment because I either need to go to charity shop or Jess wants to sell them. Same with the other box behind, just in there. Jess actually handles like selling all that stuff on like Vinted or whatever. I'm so hopeless. Like, I'm someone who just doesn't hold on or hoard anything. Like, if I'm done with something, I either give it away or I bin it because I don't need it anymore. Whereas Jess, to be fair, sees the profitability of like an item that maybe I bought something like a year ago and I've worn it a few times and she's like, well, that's worth money, might as well sell it. So fair play to Jess, I just kind of leave her to it. But I have discovered all of the photos that we've got, and this one in particular, which is me when I was a kid. I don't know why I'm dressed like a clown in this one, but that is me when I want to say I'm probably like, I don't know, 6 or 7 maybe. And there's me as a baby. This photo album is just full of gold mollies and something that people always question, and it's very rare that I do wear like my football shirts and stuff like that, but I am a fan of Man United. I only started watching football again like a year or so ago, and people always ask, why do you support Man United? Like, oh, what? You know, the typical football stuff, and I don't get into football debates, but Christmas 1997, you can see me here wearing a Man United shirt. And when I got back into football a couple of years ago, I was like, who do I want to support? Because I was kind of like, I didn't really follow football for most of like my adult life, and then I decided to start watching football again, and I was like, I could pick anyone to support, and it just made sense to me to pick Manchester United because I grew up around United. But man, it's so weird to see me as a kid. I don't really have many pictures of me as a child, but what do you reckon? Do I look like Benjamin there? I definitely think there are some similarities between me and Benji, but honestly, sometimes when I look at Benjamin, I don't really feel like I'm looking at a younger version of myself. I think there's just so much suggest in him. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. But speaking of photos, I've got absolutely loads to go through so we can stick them in frames. And those frames need to be put on the wall. So I've got myself some clips to put up. These should be really easy. I think you just push them into the plasterboard and then you just hang the photos up. So let's stick these 3 up first. And I am basically just going to eyeball where I think it should go. I might use a tape measure in a little bit, but I feel like just there is probably fine. So I'm going to grab the clip and I'm going to, I believe you just push it in. It's a fucking force. Jesus. Ugh. Oh my good lord, I don't think it's actually level, but hopefully it's fine. And then this just hangs on there. Wow, who would have thought that would be that easy? Shout out to the guy at B&Q who recommended these because they are so good. Super simple to put these up, and I'm thinking that is looking really nice. We've just got some big ones now to hang up down the corridor. And whilst these clips are super good, and you might just be able to push them in with your thumb, I had to use a hammer, but this is game changing. I realise that this is not groundbreaking stuff, hanging pictures on the wall, but honestly, most of the time that I have lived here over the years, it's basically just been kind of like a lad pad. And the walls have been various colours over the years, but now that it's like got a nice theme to it, it's starting to feel way more homely with like the pictures on the wall. Don't get me wrong, I definitely need to get some photos in the frames, which I have ordered. I'm just waiting for them to come through. But it just makes such a difference. I like it. All that we've really got left to do is actually put some blinds across the top here. And I have discussed with Jess that because we've glazed the windows, I don't think it's even that necessary. It's quite nice to have it feel very airy and open and bright down the corridor. You can see everything on the windowsills, as well as obviously the photos as you go down. I did consider putting like some wooden slat blinds to cover it up, but I feel like it'd just be a waste of money because it's just so nice how it is. What could actually be really nice is to get those little lights that you stick to the wall there that kind of overhang pictures so it illuminates the picture. That would be really cool. But otherwise, I'm going to say that the corridor is basically mission complete. And I'm just so happy with how it's all turned out. Now that is basically us done for the DIY on the flat. There's some things left to do, like we need to put the cushion on the bench and get the table in and other things down the line, especially like Benjamin's room, for example. But I am beyond running out of money to do stuff. So I know people really enjoy the DIY vlogs, but I think in the next vlog, we're going to go for a bit of a walk. I'm going to discuss what is next because I just think so many people have subscribed over the last 6 months for like the DIY content of me renovating and moving and all the story that's kind of unfolded. But now it's almost like the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. And I think it's probably a good idea for me to do a whole vlog dedicated just to talk about what is next. But if you have enjoyed me building a bench, upcycling our TV cabinet, decorating the corridor, and segmenting our room into a snug, then make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite build or project that I've undertaken has been. And if you are new to my channel, please do hit subscribe because there are more projects coming in the future. I will explain all of that in the next vlog. And there's lots of adventures to go on. So as always, guys, it's been Orion. Thank you so much for watching my video. I genuinely do appreciate it. Peace, peace, much love. Bye-bye.